Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the updates to the YouTube Partner Program that came out today, the 17th of January, and there's a lot that I need to talk about, so I think it's important to talk about specifically because I think it's flying under the radar of a lot of people, and I think frankly a lot of people don't know about what's happened. So today or yesterday night at 11 p.m. Eastern time, I received an email. I didn't see it. I was sleeping, but this morning I saw an email titled "Important Updates to the YouTube Partner Program," and it was from the YouTube email. So I opened it. First thing I see, George Connelly. Today we are announcing the changes to the YouTube Partner Program. And then after I read that first line, I got a pit in my stomach because I knew that whatever changes are going to be done, they're most likely not only not going to be in favor of me, but in favor of so many other people. And that's almost a testament to the lack of effectiveness that all of these attempted reforms YouTube has put into place. It really is a testament to the lack of effectiveness that these changes have always put forth. And if anything, they just bring back more problems, and this I think will, and I'll explain that later on. They say today we're announcing new changes. Well, our goal remains to keep the YouTube Partnership Program open to as many channels as possible. We recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. So just keep this in mind that in the email they said, while our goal remains to keep the YouTube Partner Program open to as many channels as possible. And it is very easily accessible right now. I believe the only requirement to apply is having 10,000 views on your channel. And views on YouTube have always been fairly easy to come by. As long as you put out content. Subscribers are what's pretty hard, and engagement, stuff like that. But 10,000 views, if you're posting for a little bit, it's not terribly difficult to obtain that. And that's coming from me, and I've never achieved even remote popularity in this platform. So they're talking about this goal, and then next paragraph is called "What's Changing?" Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, George Connelly, is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold. So I see this, and I'm like, bummer. I can't make money off of my YouTube anymore. It's not that big of a deal because right now I have, 130 subscribers. My channel total is about 15,000 views. My channel is growing right now, and it's growing at a pretty nice rate, and last month I had my best performing month that I've ever had, and that's good, but still, the money that I'm making off of YouTube is not why I create now. You know, if I was, then I would have quit a while ago. But, you know, it's just kind of a bummer that I'm not bringing in the same amount, or I'll be bringing in $0. It's not like I was making thousands and thousands. I barely make anything, but it's interesting that they took it away. So now they say that I don't meet the new threshold. So I look at the threshold, and it says the threshold is 4,000 hours of watch time. 4,000 hours. I first saw this, and I thought that it was minutes, and I was like, 4,000 minutes of watch time. That's a really bizarre. It's a low standard. To put it into perspective, once again, I have 130 subscribers, 15,000 views. In the past year, which is I need 4,000 hours, I have 8,000 minutes. I have nowhere near 4,000 hours, and I won't have that presumably, I mean, frankly, ever, probably, because my growth on YouTube has been incredibly poor. Anyway, it also says that you need 1,000 subscribers. And this is really what bothers me. This is almost the reason I'm posting this video, alongside other reasons that, once again, I will be getting to. You need 1,000 subscribers now to put money on your ads. 1,000 subscribers. Keep in mind that ads aren't made. You don't put ads on your subscribers. You put them on viewers. You don't make money off of how many subscribers you have. You make money on your viewers, on the views you get on a video, and the watch time and the engagement. It has nothing to do with subscribers. So this is just a way to narrow in the amount of creators who make money. It's nothing else but an obstacle. And you can compare this to like poll taxes or something. In American history, there are people who have the right to vote, and then you say, oh, here's a poll tax, a literacy test that just prevents them from doing so. I mean, putting this moot number of 1,000 subscribers on being able to make money, I think is pointless, and it doesn't affect me as much as it affects so many other people. You think of a channel with 950 subscribers, that channel has potential to be bringing in hundreds of views on every new video and having old videos in the past bringing in videos. Honestly, that's the way I get most of my views. I have a couple of videos that I posted 2 years ago that are getting 10 views a day, 10 views a day. That's how I bring in views. That's why my view count is so high. I have one video that almost accounts for 50% of the total views on my channel just because the algorithm picked up that video. The reason that video has 6,000 views and the reason that video is the most earning video on my channel, it has nothing to do with my subscribers. So that threshold of 1,000 subscribers I think is bogus. Additionally, the email goes on to read, as a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on the 20th of February. So no monetization. Any features that I had with the Partner Program, which is monetization, I believe live streaming, a bunch of stuff, I have no access to it. And now, here comes the finishing punch in this email from YouTube, in which they say, I have 30 days notice, so that's about true. But now they give me the option that I have this help center and all these resources on the creator site. They say, once your channel reaches the new threshold, so once I get 4,000 hours of view time, of watch time on my channel in 12 months, it can't be cumulative. In 1 year, in that window, I need to have 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Then I don't get admitted to the program that I've been in for a year and a half, but rather I can reapply, which basically means that although I have been personally, my channel, I've been in the partner program for well over a year and a half, 18 months. I haven't had a single video demonetized. I haven't had any community strikes, any copyright strikes, nothing. Now, once I'm getting kicked out of it, I have to reapply to get into it, even though I have done nothing wrong for 18 months. So I will be re-reviewed to make sure that my channel adheres to policies and guidelines. And if so, my monetization will be re-enabled, which personally makes no sense to me. I've been part of the partner program for 18 months, and so many people have been hit with demonetization. I don't swear in my videos. I don't talk about controversial topics in my videos. I haven't been hit by demonetization. And I don't post that kind of content because I know I'll make money. I've always done that. That's just the kind of, I don't swear a lot. I'm not a big, I don't like to cause controversy. This video, honestly, is probably going to get demonetized. That's what I would assume. It's about YouTube. I guess this is pretty controversial content. I'm not sure. But, I have to reapply, and if you've applied to the partner program, you know it's not an application and you hear back in a couple minutes. You have to wait, and when your channel is growing, that wait time is just a loss in revenue. People look at YouTube like a business. Sometimes I do too. That is not good for this business of YouTube. You think of, again, all of these channels with, say they have 3,500 hours of watch time and 900 subscribers. That channel, realistically, is going to bring in revenue. That channel is going to bring in money, and heck, that channel might even use a lot of the help and a lot of the resources that the partner program has to bring forth, and they're just not going to be able to use it, even though they're that close. So, I genuinely think this is one of the worst changes and one of the worst decisions that YouTube has made, and in the situation they're in, I think it's the worst decision they could have made. I was frankly shocked when I saw this, but it's easy to rant about it. It's easy to talk about how it affects me and other creators. You look at you may be thinking, well, George, you're talking about all these channels with under 1,000 subscribers. I don't know many of them. Why does this matter? The reason you don't know many of them is because YouTube is oppressing them like this. You have no way to access their content. With the algorithm and them pushing these Logan Pauls, Jake Pauls to the top, Logan Paul not anymore, but that's besides the point, there's no incentive anymore. What is the incentive of putting so much time, effort, money into this equipment, this content, and then putting it on this platform that doesn't reward you for it? Putting it on this platform that won't let you monetize your videos because you don't have 1,000 subscribers. Putting it on this content that's algorithm manipulates you so that you can't get more viewership. I think it's totally bogus. I really do. And it's easy for me to sit here and talk about how bogus it is without coming up with any alternatives. Now, I think what YouTube should have done, and what, mind you, they still can do. I think they can switch this around. If they want to make this change, and one of the main reasons they're saying they want to make this change is because it would help get rid of copyright accounts and accounts that are just reposting deleted stuff. I understand that, and I understand that that's a problematic section in the YouTube ecosystem, but I think that they can come about it without wiping out every single channel that has 999 subscribers or under of all revenue. They could have looked at a channel like mine, and they could have so easily distinguished that I am not a bad channel. I don't post copyright. I don't post this deleted content. It is so easy to notice. You see all of these, YouTube has incredible computing power over the content that comes out. They have incredible computing power over all the channels like me. It's so easy to send a bot onto my channel and just screen everything that I've posted and just realize that why would you take away monetization from me, and why would you take away monetization from so many other people? Because genuinely, it's not only about me. Honestly, I'm on the lower part of this. It affects me pretty little, but I'm just so worried and preoccupied about the people. Once again, 950 subscribers, these channels that are growing in views and retention, but not everyone grows in subscribers. That's just not how this platform works. And YouTube time and time again has rewarded channels who don't have the best subscription, but it's about watch time. It's about posting that video that's 10 minutes and 1 second long. And now, after not valuing the subscriber, they put this threshold on monetization, simply to block people out of it and translate that money into the higher people in YouTube who have been struggling due to not family-friendly content. I think this is an inexcusable error on YouTube's behalf, and I think that the disconnect that YouTube has with their users is frankly astonishing. I really do. To have a corporate company that I would say has a monopoly over online content, one of the most popular social media platforms all around. It's shocking to me that the disconnect with not only their top users, but users such as myself and people in my sector who are being cut off of revenue. I'm speechless. And to see, growing up in this time of social media, to understand that in social media's short lifetime, we've already seen platforms rise and fall. I'll go as far back to MySpace. I'll go as soon as Vine. Vine was shut down 1 year ago today, I believe. And social media platforms rise and fall. And YouTube was at a peak during this time of everyone's posting gaming videos and vlogs, and so there's a comedy sector, a beauty sector. It was diverse. The algorithm hadn't come into play. Adpocalypse hadn't happened. That was the top, and we are slowly seeing this fall. The Jake Paul incidents brought the fall back. Logan Paul's most recent incident brought it back. This, I don't think it's going to bring it back as much as it should, which is odd to say, but I think that with this, you'll be losing thousands, and I mean thousands of creators, because you're taking away their incentive. You're taking away their reason to post on this platform. And I think that, frankly, that is inexcusable, and it may lead to an even decreasing value in this social media platform that may deteriorate its users and its content for quite some time. Thank you for watching. I'll post some new videos later on, but I just had to say this. I thought it was worth saying.